Do you believe in myths and legends? Do you find yourself captivated by tales of mysterious creatures and eerie occurrences that dwell in the depths of our oceans? If so, then we have an enticing treat for you today at Fantasy Blur, where the ocean's surface conceals treacherous depths and where legends hold the key to unraveling ancient secrets. Join us as we delve into the depths of this enthralling tale, exploring the murky waters of love, loss, and the enigmatic powers that lie dormant beneath the waves. We've delved deep into the folklore of Indonesia to unearth a chilling myth that has kept generations spellbound, the Drowning Curse, nestled along the southern coast. There lies a kingdom shrouded in mystery and intrigue. The enigmatic realm of Nyai Roro Kidul, the mesmerizing queen of the South Sea, and vanished without a trace, becoming part of the sea's eternal embrace. They understood that their survival depended on appeasing the queen of the South Sea, keeping her in their good graces and avoiding the terrible fate that befell those who incurred her wrath. Her allure is as captivating as it is dangerous, drawing mortals into her watery domain with promises of untold wonders and threatening to engulf them in an abyss of despair. It was a source of livelihood, a provider of sustenance, and a gateway to the spiritual realm. They respected her power and revered her as a deity. The ocean stretched before him, shimmering under the sun's golden rays, inviting him to explore its depths. But their words fell on deaf ears. He brushed aside their warnings as superstitious nonsense, tales designed to keep tourists away. With a carefree demeanor, he plunged into the inviting waters, laughing as he felt the coolness envelop him. He swam further out, captivated by the feeling of freedom and the rhythmic dance of the waves. Another added, "She doesn't like outsiders, especially those who disrespect her colors." But before anyone could react, it was too late. The waves had begun to churn, mirroring the turmoil that gripped their hearts. Before he could comprehend the danger, it crashed down upon him, pulling him into its frothy depths. For a moment, everything went silent. The laughter, the chatter, the rhythmic crashing of the waves, all of it was replaced by an eerie quietude. The locals exchanged uneasy glances. The onlookers stood frozen, their hearts pounding in their chests, as they watched the wave recede, taking Liam with it. Liam, with his adventurous spirit and disregard for the local lore, decided to venture into the very waters that the locals feared. They strained to see through the choppy waters, searching for any sign of Liam. But the sea was unyielding, hiding its secrets beneath its frothing waves. As the minutes ticked by, their hope began to dwindle. They knew the sea's mood could turn in an instant, and they suspected the worst. They watched with growing concern as he ventured farther away from the shore, their worst fears being confirmed as the minutes went by. As they knew all too well, the ocean's moods could change faster than the blink of an eye, and they recognized the signs of the sea's growing agitation. But Liam was unaware that each step he took brought him closer to the domain of the Sea Queen, closer to the point of no return. Each wave crashing on the shore was seen as a whisper from the Queen, each gust of wind carrying her enigmatic messages. The gentle rocking of the waves had transformed into a menacing rhythm, the playful splashes into ominous roars. The sky, once a picture of serene blue, was now gathering storm clouds. The tranquility of the day was shattered by the crashing of thunder and the flash of lightning. Nature's way of signaling the impending fury. They honored her with offerings, casting flowers and fruits into the waves, beseeching her for mercy and forgiveness. These offerings weren't just tokens of appeasement. They were threads that wove a tapestry of connection between the mortal world and the realm of the Sea Queen. Prepare to be plunged into a world where the boundaries between reality. They navigated their existence with an inherent understanding that they shared this world with a supernatural entity. With a thirst for exploration that knew no bounds, he found himself drawn to the enigmatic coastal region. Liam possessed an adventurous spirit that led him to seek out the most thrilling experiences life had to offer. He craved the adrenaline rush of the unexplored, the allure of the unfamiliar. When he heard tales of the South Sea and its captivating yet terrifying queen, his curiosity piqued. Rather than being deterred by the warnings of the locals, Liam became intrigued. To him, the legends surrounding Nyai Roro Kidul sounded like an exciting chapter in his globe-trotting journey, one whose presence was as real as the salty temps of the sea spray on their lips. Our story unfolds in the mystical realm of Indonesia, where the ocean's embrace is both enchanting and foreboding. Their days were marked by the rhythm of the tides, as they cast their nets into the vast expanse of the ocean, hoping for a bountiful catch to sustain themselves and their families. But their livelihood was intertwined with a profound respect for the sea and its mythical ruler. For they knew that the ocean's generosity was a double-edged sword. It's capable of providing sustenance or wreaking havoc with equal intensity. The locals who call this coastal region home live in constant awareness of her presence. They navigate their lives with reverence and caution, understanding the delicate balance between the sea's bounty and its unforgiving wrath. Each step they take echoes with age-old traditions and rituals designed to appease the capricious queen of the South Sea, whose whims can turn from benevolent to merciless in the blink of an eye. Amongst them lived a tight-knit community of fishermen who had toiled on the waters for generations. These men were the backbone of the town. These men had heard the chilling tales from their forefathers, stories of those who had dared to cross near Kittle. The sea held a special place in the hearts and lives of the locals. Their lives revolved around the rhythms of the sea, guided by the tides and governed by the unpredictable moods of the ocean. One sunny afternoon, a stranger arrived in town. His name was Liam Carter, a traveler who roamed the world in search of adventure and the unknown. He stepped onto the shore, feeling the warm sand beneath his feet and the gentle caress of the breeze on his skin. As Liam basked in the beauty of the sea, he engaged in conversation with the locals, many of whom cautioned him about the dangers lurking beneath the waves. He donned his swimming trunks, one of which was a vibrant green, completely oblivious to the fact that this particular color held a special significance in the context of the legend. Meanwhile, on that same day, a group of vigilant locals spotted Liam disappearing into the deep waters. One of the onlookers shouted, "The sea's angry. He shouldn't have gone so far out." Liam, engrossed in his own enjoyment, failed to notice the subtle shifts in the sea's behavior. Suddenly, a massive wave rose from the depths, towering above Liam like a monstrous apparition. Lookers rushed to the edge of the shore, their voices a chorus of worry. Nyai Roro Kittle, the enigmatic sea queen, had made her presence known, and her wrath was a force to be reckoned with.